Bueno, sí, qué rollo, mi gente. Bienvenidos a otro podcast. Well, shit. Appreciate y'all for the love on the other podcast. It was a good one. Shout out to the Regreso Boys, man. We're gonna run that back. Pues el día de hoy tengo un grupo aquí local también que la andan rompiendo, pero, la raza no les ha dado la chance todavía. Pero ahí vamos poco a poco y les quiero presentar un grupo que es aquí local del área de Dallas. Y yo digo que van muy bien los chavos, a mis compas de la Fuerzza Norteña. ¿Sí, no?
Sí.
No, están nerviosos los chavos, están nerviosos.
Sí. Sí, es que ahorita es un tiempo de mucho cambio. Ya, no sé si han visto or if you have seen, but we don't have that name anymore.
Oh, so you're going through a lot right now with the name.
It's a change, like it's an official change. So I think we didn't even talk about this too, right?
Yeah.
We're here to present to you La Legión.
Oh, okay. So that's the new name.
That's the new name.
Can we know who's suing y'all or not?
It's not a sue.
or
It's
¿quién está? Is it Fuerza Régida or what?
No.
Just
No, definitely not. No, it's because I think no, it's because we were trying to avoid a problem because it was something that came to our notice. I think 3 months ago.
In August.
August?
Yeah.
That's why more than.
Well, to be fair, whenever y'all first started, I was talking to my brother, y yo le dije, oye, like La Fuerza Norteña, like I'm pretty sure there's already one or two out there. Like I was like, cause I'm into like the music scene a lot, and I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure, but I wasn't sure, but like which band is it or what?
Yeah, there is
there's like two.
Actual.
There's one called La Fuerza de la Música Norteña, right? And
I don't know about that one.
Okay, there's
But
one.
I have seen una que es just La Fuerza Norteña, but it's in Mexico.
They're the ones that made with Legítimo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're the ones that came forward.
Yeah. However, it wasn't even them. It's a guy that has that name registered, and desde cuándo?
Desde el 2014.
He's had that registered. And so, obviously, this is a project that, me and my brother were the first ones here, right? But, because we were ignorant to that. Like, it's not something that we were
So y'all knew?
Or no, we didn't really know what registering came into play.
Okay.
But it's like, we started off, I was what? 16?
Well, 15, yeah, bro.
16?
Yeah, I remember.
And he was like 10. I'm like, so starting a grupo for us was just more of a like, oh no, it's un grupo, and it was never taken as a job, as a career, as a professional thing. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like that eventually came back to bite us because we never really put that much attention into what it was registering the band. Okay. And I did get a couple people that did tell me, shout out to Pablo from Adverso, because he was the one who did tell me that at first, like, hey, get your stuff straight because you never know. And I was like, he's right. But I'm like, we don't really have, like you said, that name out there for us to
be worried about it.
Yeah. And so a couple months later, that came back to bite us. So I'm like, yeah, but it's okay.
So how does that even like work out? Because like, so it was the guy's from Mexico, or was he from the U.S.?
The guy's from the U.S. And
so how did he contact y'all, or did y'all get a letter or what?
We played it with Bemo.
Yeah.
He played with Bemo?
No, we played it when we opened up for Bemo.
Okay.
And
so he approached us.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that registered approached y'all.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the guy that when we opened up for Pemo and like Subía Norteña or whatever, and El Destino, right there beside one.
Yeah.
The guy that's the manager for Pemo, he's the owner of Fuerzza Norteña.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Pemo, el que se salió de Rieleros.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the sax player.
Yeah.
The guy that owns, I guess, our name, Fuerzza, he's the manager for Pemo.
Oh.
So when we played, I guess, nos miró, like, nos saludó, tocan bien chido, like, congratulations. He just straight up told us, he's like, ese nombre no es de ustedes. And we're like, what the heck? Nos quedamos todos como que, like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then Gio, I think he went out there with Angel or no sé, se fueron a la van. Y él me dijo like, hey, go talk to him. Que nos está diciendo que no es que es el dueño de Fuerzza or whatever. And then I went to go talk to him. I think we're trying to get paid or something like that. And I went to go talk to him. And that's when he told me personally, he's like, hey, es que yo soy el dueño de Fuerzza Norteña. And I was like, I was trying to play it off. I was like, what do you mean? Like, we're the owners, you know, like, you talking about, like, we have it registered and all that.
Yeah.
He didn't buy it. He's like, no, senor. And he pulled out his phone. And
was he being cool about it, or was he actually being an asshole?
he's actually kind of being a dick.
Okay.
But he pulled out his phone, and he went to the actual, like, government website.
Oh, shit.
He went to it's called and para todos los grupos que están ahí, like, if y'all don't have your name registered, de antemano le hicimos de todos. I think we could all agree que if you don't have it registered, bro, vayan a registrarlo, porque neta, sí está canijo el asunto. And,
yep.
bueno, estoy platicando con él, right, and I'm trying to defend us. No, que nosotros somos los dueños de Fuerzza, blah, blah, blah. And saca su teléfono. He goes to the U.S. Trademark government website, and he types in Fuerzza. And then he's like, look. And he pulled it up, and he showed me. And it said his name. It's like, well, I don't know if you want to say his name, but.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But he's a manager. He's a manager of Pemo.
He's the manager of Pemo Gonzalez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the sax player for that ex-sax player for Rileros. So, when he looked it up, he showed me the phone. He's like, mira, güey. He's like, aquí lo tengo. And his name was like right there. He's like, owner, you know, his name. And then I was like, damn. I was like, no, pues está bien. And así lo dejé. I went to go talk to Jill, and I'm like, nah, bro. Neta, like, we can't do nothing. Like, it's, like, it's.
But he doesn't have, like, a band or anything? Like, he has a name registered, but does he even have a band under that name, or, like?
Yeah. They're son de Aguascalientes.
Oh, is that actual band from Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What he described to us, it was that's the Fuerzza that he's working with.
Oh, okay,
So
that makes sense.
He's had it registered because he's been trying to get them here. So
Nice.
that's whenever he basically told us, like, hey, not in this form, right? Not this calmly, but he did tell us, like, hey, this is, I'm telling y'all this in a nice way, like, just so that y'all don't say that I didn't warn you. So it's, we, obviously, I mean, for us that I know we haven't been here for a long time, right?
Yeah.
As other bands have. But I'm like, well, we want to get, like you said, for people to know us more. I'm like, it's either we move on from this and we take it as a good thing or as a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what if we start or decide to try something new? And we had already been talking about switching the name. Like, it had come out from the past, was it 3 years that you've been here with us? Almost 4. Like, we've talked about, like, 2 or 3 times, like, it's come up, that thing of, hey, let's switch the name.
But it's kind of tough because y'all have the Instagram, y'all got the YouTube, y'all got everything, and it's like, damn, like, to switch everything now, I guess we could just leave all that there and then just switch to Instagram or whatever, you know?
That's the dilemma that we're going through right now. Because we're trying to make the people understand that, because, I mean, obviously somebody who is not in this industry or business won't see it as that. I mean, if you switch your name, like you said, they might think, hey, pues, se acabó. Like, ya, Fuerzza, ya, se acabó, right?
Right.
I'm like, and we're not trying to do that. We're trying to make a smooth transition to where they know that Fuerzza is now La Legión.
Oh,
and now it's under us. Now we're
because I was a little confused when I saw the story because y'all didn't say what was happening. So I was like, so what's going on? Is the band still like together or what? Like even the comments, people were like, y'all still together? What's up?
Yeah.
But damn, okay. No. So it's La Legión now.
La Legión.
La Legión.
Yes,
okay, nice. And how did that name come about?
Yeah, bro. So we'd like send each other like names, like in the group chat or entre like me and Gio, and we were just kind of like thinking like, damn, what should we put it? Man, there was like, ¿cuántos nombres fuimos?
Probably like 5 or 6.
Probably like 5 or 6.
What was the least like favorite one that y'all had?
I can't think of it.
No, it's because we went.
It was just like, nah.
Okay, so I think some of the ones like I remember like off the top of my head that I pitched, like Arrieros.
Yeah, that's when I was
Arrieros.
like, no.
Yeah.
No, I was like, hell no.
Yeah,
Angel's like, nah, I'm not messing with it.
Yeah.
So arrieros, but like, I think todos estamos en acuerdo de que no queremos ponerle del norte, like, del Bravo, norteño, like, no queremos nada.
Because
Like,
it's like the groups here that have those names. Like
yeah,
endless,
or like, you know, el nuevo this or la nueva this.
I had actually told Vic, let's just get a single word name.
A single word name.
A single word name, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then como like nos pusimos todos de acuerdo, like, okay, si vamos a hacer con un nuevo nombre, like, vamos a hacer algo que a lo mejor sea like, a singular name, un solo nombre, like, nothing del Bravo del Norte, nothing. Entonces, went with Arrieros. And then I think another one was Insólito, but I think there's already a conjunto Insólito. They're from Houston.
Órale.
So that didn't work.
It's crazy because when you think of a name, like, you don't think, but then you look it up on Instagram or something and like it's there, right?
Nah, yeah. And shout out to Wild Ape Shots. Adrian, the Houston.
Yeah.
Porque neta, like, he would help us out a lot too. Nos mandaba mensajes like, hey, what about this or what about this? De hecho, ahorita él es el que nos está haciendo el logo.
Okay,
nice. No logo nosotros.
Yeah.
So any, I'm sure a lot of grupos ya en DFW know, pero I need any work. I hit up Wild Ape.
Yeah.
But yeah, entonces, like, así le hicimos. And then, una mañana, like, literal, hace, like, a normal morning, creo que we were on break. No, yo no estaba trabajando. It's around Christmas time, or not, Thanksgiving, creo. Es como Thanksgiving. Entonces estábamos descansando. And I was at my mom's house, because I'm not here from DFW. I'm in East Texas, and I was in East Texas.
Okay. What part of East Texas?
It's over there. It's called it's the small town's called New Boston.
Okay.
But it's over there by, it's called Texarkana.
Oh, okay.
So de allá soy. En toda mi familia está allá. Entonces, como cuando descanso, pues voy para allá. Estaba allá with my mom, and I was watching TV. It was like 9:30, como era tempranito. And I was like,
early bird.
Yeah, bro. Nomás estaba mirando la tele. And then I was just sitting on the couch, bro, and then nomás de repente, like, boom, La Legión. And I was like, that don't sound too bad.
That sounds good.
And then I sent it to Gio, and then, they liked it. I sent it out to the group. They liked it, and so that's kind of what stuck.
Nice.
And so, yeah, that's how kind of La Legión started.
Okay, cool. So it's La Legión now. It's not Fuerzza.
It's not Fuerzza. Sadly.
After that video,
it was a good run, though.
It was.
It was a good run.
Cause yeah, man. I mean, honestly, it was a good run. Me and Brian were thinking of back to like whenever we started, and it's crazy, man. Like, it's like you said, the amount of knowledge you could say, or like just experiences,
yeah, for sure.
I'm like, 'cause it's been. I mean, I've been playing since I was 15.
Yeah.
And I'm like, with the band, I mean, like I said, whenever I was 16, 17 was whenever we started.
Well, dude, shit, whenever I saw you, I was with I wasn't with Primos. Yeah, I think I was with Primos, Los Primos Zacatecas.
Yeah.
And pretty much a lot of musicians that are out right now, they've gone through them, right?
Yeah.
No, pause. And then I saw you guys at like 15, and you were young as hell, bro. And then I seen you, and then went up to play a song, and I was like, dude, this kid is too young. I don't think he's gonna be playing. I don't think he's gonna get it.
I remember. I think it was the owner that he was like, he was
or
like,
Beto,
you sure?
Oh, Beto, the recording guy.
Yeah, he was like,
yeah.
you sure you can play? And then, since he was so small, they would have to cross the straps of the accordion and still hold it up. Because, like, that accordion would bring him down.
Yeah. Hasta la fecha todavía.
That chiquillo, viejo.
Yeah, but I've been knowing you guys for a while now, so it's pretty cool seeing you guys, like, now, like, really developed and shit. And, of course, like, learning every day, right?
Yeah. No, it's, like I said, it's crazy. And, like I said, bringing it back to that, I mean, we think about all of them. We're like, maybe this change was something that was meant to happen,
Something
like,
needed.
Yeah, we needed this to step it up.
Maybe get over that hump, that hump that I say that, the musicians never get over that hump, you know what I'm saying? Especially like the local bands.
Yeah.
They never become like that maquinaria or that energía, or because like it's just so hard to get there, right?
Yeah. It's a big step, man. Yeah. And I'm like, I've noticed it. I've learned, I mean, still learning, right?
Right.
I'm like, but I'm happy that the team that you see right here, I can tell you that I can back them up and they'll back me up. And I feel like that's another reason why we still don't have a full cuadro because I'm like, I feel like I've paid attention a lot to who comes in. Because I'm like, you can see us like this right now, but I'm like, you'll see a playful family, you could call it, because that's what it is. I'm like, and it's I mean, the team.
You're happy with the team you got.
Yeah, and like I said, this change is something that I was afraid to do it before. I'm like, and now I don't feel as much scared just because, like I said, I have them backing me up.
For someone who wants to come in, like, ¿qué es lo que te falta? As far as musicians, because like y'all are established, right? But y'all just need one more person, right?
Yep.
That way, like, you know, the audience. That way the audience can see, you know, because like, you know, there's probably some young cats out there that, you know, que tienen ganas.
Oh, definitely.
But there has to be like some type of casting, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like they can't just be like know like one or two tonos and be like, oh, I want to be with them, you know?
Yeah, it's
You need sax player in the DFW, bro. Hit us. We've been struggling for like 2 years.
No, it's because I don't. I think it's a struggle, and it's not because there's no musicians, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more because now we know what we want. You know, I feel like we've been more firm.
What do you think is the problem with the musicians nowadays, though?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I know everything, and I'm not gonna say tampoco that I have so much experience for me to know, right? But the problems that we've had before is just the money.
The money.
Money is the probably the biggest pain.
And then it's understandable. I mean, to a certain extent, it's gonna be about money, right?
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's understandable. Some people want to get paid, and who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want an extra buck for what they love? Yeah. I'm like, but sometimes, I mean, we've noticed you need to, like you said, we need to sacrifice that little hunger for money. And I mean, we've gone through that with all of them. And I feel like they've done a really good job on them being okay if one day, si uno sufre, todos vamos a sufrir. Right. And they're okay with that. And I'm like, and obviously I try my best to not let that situation happen with them so that they don't have to struggle as well. But yeah, so I feel like that's probably the biggest issue. That, and then also that some people don't want to practice anymore. Like they just kind of want to.
They don't want to practice. They're inconsistent. They don't text back. They leave you in the R. The tocada's like in an hour, and they still haven't texted back. Like, bro, like just text back, bro.
It's tough, man. Whenever it comes to those situations, cause there's been times whenever we've been like, oh, like. You don't have it.
The 30 minutes to the tocada and fuck, like they haven't even texted us.
Well, luckily, we've never had that.
Okay, that's good.
I'm like, gracias a Dios, no. I'm like, cause we've had some scares of like a week, right? But I mean, now we've made it. We've made it work, and
that's good, bro. I'm happy for you guys.
One time, tu papá me vistió on the way to.
Oh yeah, man.
What?
There was one instance we played in Oklahoma, and he's a football coach. For those who don't know.
At a high school or what?
Yeah.
Oh shit, que lo era griego. Yeah.
And esa vez.
Online or what?
Yeah, online, bro.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed it.
No, but
I just fucking with you.
No, but I'm like that time he went to go do a game that Saturday.
Okay.
Because I think you hadn't finished on a Friday, no? Because it was bad weather.
Yeah, so.
Shit. It was still bad weather.
It was still bad weather, bro. O sea, we had a schedule. We had a varsity football game Friday night.
Yeah.
And we had lightning delays.
Okay.
And like in the state of Texas, supuestamente la ley es que like si cae un rayo de luz, like te tienes que esperar 30 minutos. And then like and within those 30 minutes, si cae otro rayo de luz, te tienes que esperar like o sea, el tiempo empieza de nuevo. So like, let's say you're waiting 30 minutes and then or let's say like it lightnings. Cae un rayo, te meten para adentro, and then ya llevas 29 minutos con 30 segundos y cae otro rayo, you have to start the 30-minute over again. Shit. So that night, too many lightning delays kept happening. Entonces, y me acuerdo que fuimos a jugar hasta Sanger.
Okay,
hasta like past Denton.
Yep.
Cancelaron el juego para el viernes y quisieron que fuéramos el sábado en la mañana otra vez. So fuimos el sábado en la mañana and acabamos en literal llegamos otra vez a la escuela creo que a las 5 o 6 de la tarde. And I had to go to Oklahoma, bro.
Oh shit, all the way out there.
Over there and
this is like Madeo, Oklahoma.
Yeah, Madeo.
Okay.
En la mera guardarraya.
But still, I mean.
Pero still, era como creo que 1 hora y media de la escuela donde trabajo. Entonces,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole way it was raining or foggy or like the weather wasn't in a good condition for you to just dash through. You know?
Right.
And so that day, man. Oh my God. It's because I like, besides doing music, I got into engineering.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
so I do the backline for the guys. So I have the in-ears, monitors, and like all of that. I take care of that. And so I always like to show up early. I'm the guy that my parents even make fun of me because they're like, ¿vas a ir a poner las mesas or what? Because I like to get there early.
That's
Bro,
good.
And
we leave like at 12 from his house.
Yeah.
11.
Oh shit.
So like, I mean, he lives all the way in Bonham, man. So
I live like an hour 30 from here, bro.
Yeah.
and so yeah, like there's times where we say, hey, can I get it ready? Yeah, let's go. And I'm like, but we're leaving like at 12, 11. And so sometimes he's like, oh, well, all right.
Yeah, when I ride with him, I gotta leave my house like at like latest probably like 9:30, 10.
Damn.
And then I don't get back home until like
3,
An hour
4.
extra, right?
No, like we'll get to his house around 3:34. I get to my house like 5.
And that, I mean, it's a struggle right now, but it's like that's one less expense you got to worry about, right?
Yeah.
So it's good. It helps. It works out. You know, I mean.
Well, that too. I'm like, but I mean, I'm not the full engineer. Yeah.
Okay.
Because what I do is just monitors.
Because you're a musician, you know. Eventually you're gonna have to give up that side. You know what I mean?
And you know,
Eventually.
Victor tells me that all the time. Cause I'm like, but I don't know if I can, just because I really love it. Like I fell in love with also being like at least a monitor engineer. Because I'm like, we had trouble before, like whenever we would play. I mean, you know, the ingenieros, hey, turn it up right here.
And then they'd be like bitching and shit.
Yeah, and then or you know, like, hey, turn it up, and they just their finger right on the fader, and they don't move it. And so eventually, there was a couple times whenever they would either blow your ears out or they just you can't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I got tired of that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look for a way to have a backline, and I did it. I mean, we were able to. Now, whenever we go, the team has its backline wherever it is they go.
Okay.
And so that's why I always get there early. But that time, I always tell them, get there around like 4:30 and 5, and I will have your stuff ready. Just show up, let's do sound check, and get it going. And that day, Victor was like, hey, I'm going to be a little late. I'm working. I was like, what do you mean?
Oh,
and then he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be working. I was like, what are you going to do? And usually, sometimes he would tell me, like, hey, it's because I have to go in. We have to just catch up about what happened on the football night or Friday night. Saturday, we'll just look over that, and we'll go home. But that day, he was like, oh, no, we're playing a football game because we didn't finish it yesterday. And I'm like, dude, you realize we're playing in, like, Oklahoma. It's not a 30-minute drive. He's like, yeah, but I have to be. All right. So we're like, all right. We try to put it into a way where it was going to work. And, yeah, we're like, all right, it's going to work. Time starts passing by, and I'm like, nos faltaba 2 horas to go up. And he wasn't still there. And I was like, hey, where you at? Ahí voy, ya ahorita ya acabamos.
Nah, que chingados.
Yeah,
Se acababa el juego.
And then, dude, fast forward. Point is that we were a minute and a half before the presentation finished. He came in running through the back doors. My dad literally had his shirt like ready, just for him to just come in, change, and we started playing. Like we came in and we literally the presentation finished. I'm talking seconds, bro. The presentation finished. We started playing the melody, and he literally just came up running, putting on his in-ears, and
what the
grabbing
fuck?
the and I'm like, so that those times it's like, dang man, like it's crazy.
It's like little situations like that that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just gotta be prepared and be ready for what's coming. You know?
Yeah.
But man, shit, let's get into the introductions, bro. We'll get more into how the band started.
We went right into the cheese.
Yeah, we went right into the cheese, but you know, it is what it is. Fuck it, let's get it.
Yeah,
all right, we'll start right here. Y luego nos vamos para acá, and then we'll go with you, and then we'll end up with you. All right. So let's say, what's your name, bro?
So my name is Angel Garcia, and I play drums.
Drums? How long you been playing drums?
I've been playing drums for about like I'm 19, so I probably started when I was 15. I started getting into it when I was 13, but I'm not patient. So I let go of it. I didn't have nobody to guide me or anything. Mm-hmm. I let go of it. Eventually, I got back into it, and then from there, I guess you can say, to right now.
Who taught you?
Self-taught.
Self-taught?
Self-taught. Well, when I would go to parties, I was always that one kid just looking back there. But I can tell you that from watching him 3 or 4 times, my boy Santi from Norteña, drummer.
No.
Yeah, he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot of things, and pues ahí, was guiding me, I guess you could say. But for the most part, it was self-taught.
So have you played with any other bands?
I started with Rebranding. That's where
I've heard
Carlos
about them.
started. Carlos started there too.
Which Carlos?
Carlos from Petroleros.
Oh, the singer. Okay, okay.
When I went in, he had just gotten out.
Okay.
He had just gotten out. I was there for like close to a year. And
How do you feel like that experience was, and how did it help you out as far as drums?
I can say it probably wasn't the experience that what I was looking for, because there were people like on the older side.
Yeah.
So I was looking for something like modern, I guess you can say.
But when you say like older side, what do you mean? Like what kind of songs were they
their
playing?
style of music, what they want to play. I was looking something for like energía maquinaria type stuff that was hitting in the moment.
Okay.
And you're talking about they're playing like con cartitas y palabras type of things,
Okay.
old songs. And keep in mind, I did learn a lot of things there. I was there for about a year or so. And then eventually that's when he came and played. I met him through the other band that I joined. I was in División.
You were in División?
I was in División.
How long did you play for them?
Like a year and like 6 months. A year and 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a good portfolio. Like you've already been playing like.
Yeah.
Okay, you got some experience under your belt.
Yeah, I went with División, and he was helping them out because División se había like separado, I guess in a way. A lot of the guys had left, so they were like, I guess you could say, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I joined in. That's where Miqueas joined as well. Miqueas was in there, and we were trying to get him to join, but that's when he had the grupo going, and he wasn't in Fuerzza, so they kind of didn't want to. He didn't want to let.
Yeah,
him
of course.
behind.
Did you want to go or no?
Yeah. We had a lot of discussions because my dad is gonna come a lot into play just because my dad's our manager.
Yeah.
So he before whenever Fuerzza started, he was our original bass player, and so it was me, my dad, and Brian, and my brother. And so, but yeah, at that time, Fuerzza wasn't doing good, and so there was no gigs, there was no nothing. Man.
Yeah, it happens.
And so
we were all young. I mean, I
Yeah.
was like 16. Yeah, like 16. And él me gana como con un año y medio, dos. So we were all young. We were all just trying to just play. That's
Just,
all we wanted to do.
And well, nosotros coincidimos because I grew up also, or the way that I started learning to play quinto was also.
Well, we'll get to it ahorita.
But that's where I met him too.
Okay,
at
cool.
that gigs.
Yeah, that's where I met him. We played in los saloncillos ahí in Harry Hines.
Yeah.
We met, and it was actually my birthday that day. I played, and that's where they offered me. And the singer that División had is also from Bonham. His name's Edson, but he's not really a social media type of guy. He's on the older side, but
They have a new singer now, though.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Singer. Yeah.
He played with Inquietud, right?
Yeah, Dímelo. I like that song, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
Whenever I saw them, I was like, bro, that singer looks so familiar. Because I mean, I'm such a nerd when it comes to like musicians and like bands and shit. Like I like dig deep and shit, and I try to find out everything, you know. Yeah. But okay, cool. So
and then he was from over there, so I was like, well, I was younger, I didn't drive, so I was like, I'll just ride with him to the gigs. Mm-hmm. And I did. I was there we recorded some songs. We recorded a song that was named Junto a Ti. Mm-hmm. And I guess for a local band, I guess you can say it got kind of somewhat views. It was like, we got like 50,000 like a week. And
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We got that.
Even like now. Shit.
Yeah. And we got a live album while we were there. Eventually, time passed by, and we got... I'm not going to get deep into it, but it just wasn't working out.
You weren't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it. I was, but how things were going in there started making me not feeling it no more. Like I just thought it just wasn't worth my time going and losing time for other things that I was.
Because you have certain goals, and it wasn't fulfilling those goals, right?
We all got to a point. 2 guys left in the same week. Me and Miqueas.
Y'all some hoes. Nah,
me and Miqueas left in the same week. I left a Sunday.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday night we gigged, and things happened, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just not.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And so Sunday morning, I was like, I'm done. I eventually left in the week, the Saturday following. Miqueas left too.
Okay.
And then I stopped playing for like around like probably like a year, a good year. I just didn't play.
I was working.
Just working.
School.
I was still in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just graduated. It's about to be 2 years in May.
Okay.
I was still in high school, so I was just doing high school, and I had a little side job. I was just working, and then that's when they hit me up.
The stage starts calling, you know.
Yeah, that's when they hit me up, and they had asked me to help, but I was just like, I don't want to. I had to work on Sundays morning, and
I feel that.
Doing that. So then eventually, I switched jobs, and I guess everything just came along where I was able to go back into music and playing with them. And ever since, I joined them in August, September, something like that. Yeah.
Of
last year.
August.
Not 2024, 2023.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
So we've been there for a while, but them two, I've been knowing them for quite a few, and then end up they're from like the same place where my parents
Y'all from
are
Bonham too?
No, in Mexico. Their parents and our parents.
Oh, where y'all from?
We're from Guanajuato.
Okay.
San Luis de la Paz, Guanajuato.
Nice.
Yeah, and now my family knows his family, and I mean,
y'all are cool and shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you can say it's been quite a long run.
It's good. You're still hanging in there, though.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pass it on to the next gentleman right there. El carnal.
El hombre de muy pocas palabras.
Yeah, the mysterious guy. So, what's up with you, bro? Because, man, I've known, like I told you, I've known y'all for, like, years. And whenever the last time I saw you was, like, at that party. But before that, you were a young cat. I mean, you still are.
Yeah.
But talk to us, like, how old are you, bro? Or, what do you do in the band?
Well, I mean, I'm 16. I'm 16, and I mean, I've been playing. Well, I play accordion, and I've been playing accordion since I was like 8, 9 years old.
Damn.
So I've been in it for a while now. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow, and you're still young. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you play, bro. You're really good. You're really good.
It, no, pues todavía me falta, right?
Yeah.
Con el tiempo, with practice, but I mean.
Have you played with any other bands?
I mean, I've helped out only like 2 bands. The guys from Renacer and this other band called Pluma Blanca.
Pluma Blanca sounds familiar, but I can't.
Yeah, but I mean, those been kind of the only 2 bands I've ever helped.
You've been
out.
faithful to Fuerzza.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been here like my whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, well, how did you learn how to play? Because, like, at your age, like, most kids are freaking brain rots.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like, ya viene de herencia. I mean, my grandfather from my dad's side, he used to love music. My dad as well, he loves music.
Okay.
I feel like they kind of brought us into it.
So your dad, was he already a musician, or do you know how to play?
I mean,
professionally, or?
I mean, not professionally, but I mean, he knows like any other instrument, you know. But like, he loves like music type, like, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Entonces, cuando te dijo, you picked up the accordion yourself, or?
I mean, yeah, it caught my attention like ever since my padrino, he gave me like this like the little toy accordions.
Yeah.
Like I would always mess around with it, and then like I told my dad one day, I was like, hey, no, pues like I think I want to get into this. Y pues he at first, you know, like any other kid, he's like, nah, pues nomás lo va a agarrar un rato y ya lo va a dejar.
Simón.
Y pues he bought me a cheap one. Pues que como quiera sí me aguantó un buen rato, la dejé pues not too long. Well, it's been a couple of years now, but sí me aguantó.
Did you start off, what kind of accordion was it at that time?
Shit, it was
Panther?
like no, not even. It was no
cheaper.
Yeah, it was
China
it was from
yeah,
pretty much. It was from la compramos in a bazaar.
But I mean, that's how it starts, you know. Like, you got to know if you're gonna like it, you know what I mean. So it's good to start off with something like that.
Yeah, no, sí, pues with that accordion fue con lo que me enseñé, just YouTube. Y ya después de un rato, pues ya. And I feel like my brother, he was the one who really, he pushed me a lot, yeah. And cause él, like, he would always be on to me, bro. Like I would learn by YouTube, like I said. Así empecé. And then ya con tiempo, he was like, no, like, learn by ear.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Hasta el día, bro. Hasta el
Día.
día.
Dice mi compadre.
He lost his mic, bro.
Yeah, I just lost my mic for the accordion. I need to get a new one, but yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Cause like y'all are in an age where, you know, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube and shit. When I was growing up and learning music, like there wasn't shit like that, you know.
TikTok, bro.
No, especially TikTok. Hell yeah. There's a lot of help now, so I think it's a lot easier for musicians because, like, you see now, there's a lot of young musicians. I mean, they're around y'all's age, 19, 17, 16, 20, and they're all freaking badass musicians. But damn, that's what's up, bro. And what was your name?
Brian.
Yeah. All right, Brian. That's what's up. A ver, mi compadre acá.
Este es
¿Cómo anda, compadre? Es el nuevo integrante.
Sí.
el más nuevecito.
A ver, ¿cómo se llama, viejón?
Mi nombre es Jorge Gallegos. tengo 15 años.
Después, viejo.
No, no es cierto. No, tengo 23.
23.
Tengo
¿De dónde
23. Soy de San Luis Potosí.
¿De qué parte de San Luis?
Del Saucito,
Ah, ok, eso sí.
de Capital.
¿Qué hago?
Se da largo, bro, porque no se escuchó.
Arriba legítimo.
Oílo. Estaba. Y ¿qué es lo que haces en el grupo?
Pisteo. No. No.
You know,
He's the funny guy of the group or what?
nosotros no conocíamos este lado.
No.
Hasta ahorita. No, es que nosotros, bueno, ayer lo miré, right, and le dije, ¿has visto? Dice, es que no sé qué decir. Y luego, ahora no vas a estar bien. Y míralo.
Míralo el viejo. No, sí sabe.
Este es mi momento.
Y sí.
No, toco bajo quinto en Fuerzza Norteña.
Ujú.
Y
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene tocando el bajo quinto? ¿Bajo quinto digo, no?
sí, bajo quinto. También toco el bass, pero
Ok.
en el
¿Cuál es
quinto,
el fuerte, pues? ¿Cuál es tu fuerte?
como que
el bass o el
como que el quinto.
Sí.
Es que tengo más años tocando el quinto
Yeah.
pero me gusta más el bass.
Because you play quinto too, right?
Yeah.
That's your strongest.
That was.
Now it's bass?
Now it's bass.
Okay, we'll get into that. But, yeah. Entonces, el quinto.
Sí.
¿En cuáles agrupaciones has tocado?
Pues anda en varias, pero ahí en San Luis tocaba música como de La Firma, de Intocable.
Oh, sí. Más regio.
Sí, como de ese estilo. Pero no he andado así de planta como con alguien, nomás era como para echarle la mano así. Hasta apenas ahorita aquí con ellos es cuando me agarré así de planta.
¿Por qué te animaste con esos chavos? Porque fácilmente podías escoger otro grupo.
Sí.
O varios grupos no te han invitado. O...
No, sí me han invitado, pero
Entonces, ¿por qué este grupo?
no sé, me gustó la música o sea, como que tocan estilo diferente, no sé, aquí tocan Chihuahua, o sea, también nosotros, pero como que traen otro, ¿cómo te diré? Otro
rollo.
Otro rollo, no sé, me gustó.
Sí.
Y aparte, pues me siento a gusto aquí con ellos.
Sí.
Más que nada, tienes que sentirte a gusto con el grupo, porque si no andas a gusto,
Pues no va a funcionar.
no, pues
¿verdad?
no funciona así nada.
Ok. ¿Cómo dijo que se llama?
Jorge Gallegos.
Jorge Gallegos de San Luis. Toca el bajo quinto.
Sí.
Órale. ¿Y es el comediante o qué?
No.
Y tiene 15
No,
años
tengo
el viejo.
15 años, sí.
No, está bien, viejo. No, pues eso, tiene un buen cuadro este morro y van para arriba también.
Sí, esperemos que sí.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next guy right here. All right, bro. What's your name? We already heard you talk a little bit, but
Yeah, my name's Victor Sanchez.
Victor
Mason,
Sanchez.
yeah, Mason todos Vic. Nacido en Ciudad Acuña, Coahuila, México.
Okay.
Allá nací, me vino a los 3 años y como te comenté earlier, soy de allá de East Texas. Apenas llevo 4 años en DFW.
You like it here?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's a whole different vibe.
It's
no?
otro vibe.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
You don't like it?
I wouldn't live over here.
You
Nah,
like
nah,
Bonham?
Yeah.
There ain't nothing out there though.
Nah.
Por eso.
That's I see. I can relate with him on that because allá en New Boston, bro,
There
puro
ain't
rancho, puro vaca, no nada de ciudad grande. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
new, pero es tanta tranquilidad que tienes allá, bro.
And the only disadvantage is you gotta drive far
Yeah.
as hell for everything.
Y
Yeah.
ahí está el pueblo más grande que te digo que está ahí es Texarkana, pero pues tampoco no hay mucho que,
Yeah, there's not a lot
you
to
know.
do.
Pero
Sí,
pues
sí.
ya de allá soy.
¿Cuántos años tienes, hijo? ¿Se puede saber?
Yeah, acabo de cumplir 25 hace 2 días.
Damn, you're still young.
Yeah.
No, you
Ay,
are.
más o menos.
Well, compared to these cats right here, but you're still young.
Yeah.
Y luego you mentioned you're a football coach
Yeah, bro, I'm a football coach.
and an English
and,
teacher.
Nah. Now I'm a Spanish teacher, supuestamente.
Supuestamente.
Yeah,
Okay.
pero también una vez se me chispoteé las palabras.
Yeah.
Cherinca, brinca. Pues ya, fue a la universidad. Gracias a Dios me gradué como en 1 año y medio. Because cuando me gradué de la high school, tenía like a bunch of college hours.
Okay.
Y luego entré a la universidad y luego me tomé un examen para ver si avanzaba más. Y avancé más. Entonces I got done with my bachelor's in like, Un año y medio. I
But
graduated.
you need a master's to be a teacher, no?
No, nomás
No?
con un bachelor's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, y me gradué, entré a los 18, duré un año y medio. Me gradué a los 20, acabo de cumplir los 20.
Damn.
From I went to A&M Commerce. Bueno, ya le cambiaron el nombre, pero
Yeah, right there in Dallas.
yeah, it's East Texas. No, it's called Texas A&M Commerce, pero le cambiaron el nombre. It's East Texas A&M University. Algo así.
Nice.
Pero yeah, that's where I went.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Y ¿cuántos años tienes ya en la musicada?
Pues no, yo no tengo, comparado con ellos, casi nada.
¿Nomás cantabas en la regadera o qué?
Yeah, bro, neta.
Literally?
Yeah, nomás, bueno, desde morrillo cantaba, pero nunca, estuve con un grupo, pero antes de ellos, pero no, fue como, unos cuantos meses.
¿Se puede saber qué grupo era?
Yeah, es un grupo allá de Tyler, cuando yo me gradué de la universidad, me fui a vivir a Austin. Porque cuando me gradué en diciembre. And it's real hard to find a job as a coach and a teacher mid-year, you know. Entonces, encontré uno allá en Austin. Me fui a vivir allá unos 6 meses. Y en esos 6 meses, creo que unos 4 de esos meses, estaba con ese grupo en Tyler. Entonces, manejaba 5 horas hasta Tyler cada fin de semana o cuando íbamos a tocadas. Mucha manejada. Y luego, I got a job in Fort Worth. So los primeros 2 años, the first 2 years que los conocí, yo vivía en Fort Worth.
Okay.
Allá casi por Weatherford.
Oh, yeah.
Allá saliendo Fort Worth.
Oh, they're in, what is it? Not Argyle, it's Alito.
Yeah, hay por ahí. Yo vivía en un pueblito que se llama Benbrook.
Yeah, that's before that.
Yeah, right. It's
On 20.
literally right there by Alito, Weatherford, all that, Hudson Oaks, todo eso. Allá vivía. Entonces, these guys, pues, ellos viven en Allen.
En el otro
Y luego
lado del mundo.
he lives in Bonham. Entonces, pues, estábamos todos bien separados, you know. Entonces, los primeros 2 años vi ahí because of my job. Y luego, estos últimos 2 años que he estado aquí en DFW, me fui a vivir ahí en Allen. Ahí vivo como a 5 minutos de estos.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
So you're dedicated to the band, pues.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, yeah.
Pero-
I tell these guys all the time, like you know, en realidad, pues, yo no tengo necesidad de estar en DFW. Gracias a Dios, yo tengo mi carrera and all that, so I could go be a teacher or coach wherever I wanted to, you know. Pero, I really do. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be in DFW, you know.
But you believe in the project.
Nah, I do. I do a lot, a lot.
Yeah. Well, what do you think it was for them to see in you, since you didn't really have that musical background or whatever?
Siempre le digo al Gio, le digo, fue amor a primera vista. Nah, cuando yo llegué a DFW, was it 2021? Apenas había pasado COVID, you know?
Yeah.
Entonces llegué a DFW en Fort Worth. Me acuerdo que la misma noche que llegué a Fort Worth, the drummer that was in before Angel, Güero, he's from Louisville, toca ahorita con la nueva corriente de Martín Juárez.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Güero. Entonces, él me mandó un mensaje. No sé cómo me encontró, la mera neta.
Were you posting on Instagram or what? Oh, you were on Tengo Talento?
Yeah, bro. It's because I was on Tengo Talento right before. I don't know, Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento.
So you knew you could sing?
Yes, in a way.
So you knew you could sing because you played in a previous band, but...
And before I got in the band, that's when I was on Tengo Talento.
Okay,
and then, I guess that's how he found me, maybe from posting on Instagram, because during the time I was posting on Instagram para que la gente votara por mí.
Okay.
And then I guess that's how he found me. Me mandó un mensaje y la noche que llegué a Fort Worth, ya habían pasado como 6 meses del show. Llegué a Fort Worth, la misma noche que llegué a Fort Worth, Güero me mandó un mensaje, hey bro, vente para acá. Y de hecho, ahorita, donde trabajo ahorita, el pueblito se llama Nevada, Texas. Fue donde estaban tocando. And me acuerdo que manejé desde el otro lado de Fort Worth hasta Nevada, que son como casi 1 hora y media.
Yeah.
And ahí me calé. Y en ese entonces, obviamente el cuadro que estaba aquí no estaba. Estaban otros elementos, you know. And tenían como 2 cantantes. They used to have 2 singers.
Damn.
And yeah, it was totally different. definitely not like what it is right now. And llegué, and me acuerdo que cuando llegué, shout out to our boys, Yini and Robert. They used to, they were back. I guess you could say the OG, Fuerzza staff, pero they're like best friends con güero. And they would always go, pero they would go porque like it was free gigs, free beer, free food, you know. Yeah. And they were always a good time, bro. Entonces, cuando llegué ahí a Nevada, platiqué con Gini and Robert. Compa, ¿cómo está? Like, ando buscando un tal güero. He's, oh, yeah, ahí está la batería. He's like, ¿pa qué viene o qué? No, pues, supuestamente, like, pa echarme un palomazo. He's like, órale, canta or what? ¿Cómo toca? I was like, no, pues, ahí le hago 2, 3 a la cantada. And, yeah, o sea, tocaron su primera set, su primera tanda. Comimos todos juntos, empezamos a cotorrear así, conocernos. Subieron otra vez al stage para la segunda tanda. Y es que esa gig fue afuera. And it was cold. I remember, estaba bien frío. And then Gio, he was on quinto back then. Él estaba tocando el quinto. Y me acuerdo que me dijo, hey, vente. ¿Cuál fue la que canté? La calle Chihuahua, ¿no? Ya canté por las calles Chihuahua, ahí con ellos. And yeah, desde ese entonces me metí con what used to be Fuerzza. And I've been with them ever since 2021.
That now is Legión.
Now Legión, La Legión, yeah. But I've been there almost 4 years.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. I mean, that's pretty good. Like I was telling him, nobody's compared you to this guy, but I told him that your voice really reminds me a lot of like pescadores.
Oh, for real?
A lot. And I feel like if people hear you, like be like, oh shit, like okay, I see what he means.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know what I mean, but like if y'all hear his voice, be like, oh shit, like it's really good, bro. And I feel like a lot of people like will know what I mean. But yeah, you got a good voice, bro.
No,
I like it.
Thank you.
I like
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. But damn, that's what's up. Now we'll get into Gio, and then we'll see where the band is right now. Pero mi compa Gio, how long you been playing bajo?
Bajo probably for like a year.
Never since I joined.
A year.
Yeah, I think a couple months now.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. Like, how long you been playing? What age did you start playing music?
Whenever I was 15.
You started at 15 years old.
I played requinto actually.
Oh,
I used to play the guitar. That's what I started off with. I started, the days where it was more, requinto grupos.
So be the la guitarra type shit.
Okay, so you wanted. I think I remember you wanted to start something like that, no?
I wanted to, bro. Yeah, actually, I tried, but I mean, in Allen, I mean, it's just white people, bro. There's nobody that has the feeling of any type of music, right? At least Spanish, what we were trying to do. And so around that time, he was the one that was bothering que he wanted an accordion. And so I tried for a year trying to get a Serraño grupo together. Never worked. I couldn't get anybody. I couldn't find anybody. Because back then I couldn't really drive. I couldn't really go anywhere.
Do you think you were struggling because like you were just barely starting and you didn't know like much, or is that what it was? And other people saw that and they're like, you know what, like, or what do you think? Or what do you think it didn't work out?
I don't think it was that people saw that. I think it was more like I didn't really know anybody. I was never really around the
music scene.
Yeah, I wasn't going out. Not going out. I wasn't going to meet people. I didn't meet anybody. I didn't know anybody for me to have that connection of getting two guys together and wanting to play, right?
Right.
And so I feel like that got like held me back a bit, but I think it was for the better good.
Yeah.
Because like I said, around then was whenever my brother picked up the accordion.
Okay.
So he started playing, and then my dad was like, "Hey, pues, he plays the accordion. Why don't you play the quinto?" And then he brought that up, and I kind of just like, no, I want to do this. And I ended up joining this one girl called Nicole Padilla.
Yeah.
And I played with her for like 4 or 5
What happened
months.
to her?
I don't know.
She fell from the face of the earth.
Yeah, no.
She was with Azteca, no?
At the time, whenever I was playing with her, not that I know of. Según there was like an agreement that they had, but I don't think it was. It was always just them.
Okay.
Right, but so I helped her for like.
What kind of music was that?
It was supposed to be Norteña sax. It did not do Norteña sax.
Okay.
It was because at first it was just her with her accordion, and then I ended up finding a sax player that was starting off, and I asked her if she wanted him, and she said yeah to play.
Oh,
And
okay,
so
okay.
he came in, and it was an iffy. It was she only liked to play. I think it was only like 2 hours of repertorio. That's what I remember, right? So I'm like, that's all we used to play. It was just from
What
an
kind
hour
of-
to 2 hours.
What kind of songs were you playing?
It was the most simplest songs.
Like
Dos botellas de mezcal, montón de cartas, el columpio.
Okay.
Just the most basic songs, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's what we used to play. And it only lasted about 4 months. But during those 4 months is whenever he started stepping up.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he would ask for palomazos. And there was the point where he would play a good 30 minutes. Like, it
Oh,
was just him
shit.
playing and playing. And it was,
Yeah.
like you said, a little guy
Yeah,
playing the
yeah,
accordion.
catches
It was,
attention.
yeah.
Yep.
And so eventually, yeah, things happened. Yeah, we got out of that, and we ended up getting out with the same cuadro that she had. Because yeah, it was like I said, it was in a difficult situation, and so most of the guys that were there, they left, and we ended up making Fuerzza. So that's why
okay.
back then it was a lot of people, because it was kids with their parents trying to back them up.
Yeah.
So there was, like I said, my dad was in the band. The sax player's dad was our percusionista back then, and animador.
Yeah.
We couldn't even do that. I couldn't talk on a mic, bro. Like, I was really shy. Hasta poquito, right? Like, I barely started talking and trying to animar.
So, what other bands did you play with besides that,
None.
Nicolo Girl? You didn't go. You helped out División too.
I helped them out,
He
but
helped
I
us
never
out.
joined
You never-
anybody.
He never joined us.
Okay.
We got to the point where like we were like, all right, bro, like, are you gonna join or not?
Yeah. It's 'cause-
And like he said, it was like kind of like his dad came and played a lot,
Mhm.
and he did in a way because he didn't want to leave him behind.
Gotcha.
So when we were in División, we had an aquarionist. He's still there. His name's Pete. And Pete's more like he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Chill guy.
Yeah. So
Chill guy.
Yeah. So shout out to Pete, but he was like, you know what? Like, if it means that he comes in, I'll get out so he could come in. So he was down to get out so we could get the full cuadro and have him on accordion too.
Damn, what a cool guy.
He was just a cool
Just
guy.
a chill guy.
Yeah.
Eventually, it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
we had one gig where our quinto player that we had at the time, his name's well, everybody calls him Banda. They all know him by Banda. But he's with Grupo Retro.
Oh yeah.
He's a quinto there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, bass
Oh,
player.
bass player
Yeah,
now,
bass
yeah.
player now. And he didn't know anything, like nothing, bro. Like he didn't know anything to where it got to the point where we were to write down the tonos for each song in a piece of paper, and he'd be looking at it to play. So when we were trying to get him to start, he was still playing with us, but the other guy would still go, so we could, I guess he could lead him on and show him kind of what to do. And then that was all. Like I think I played with him like 3 times in División. That was it.
Okay.
So he never joined.
But yeah, no, that was I helped out. I helped out. I think it was like max 2 bands whenever it was me starting off.
Yeah.
It was this one grupo called Norteña. It was older guys. It's
Oh.
like Brian. Well, he used to play with them as well. He used to help him out. Yeah, that grupo. Which shout out to Rigo. I mean, if you're seeing this, my guy, shout out. Thank you for everything. Because yeah, he was the first band that actually allowed me to go in there and like try and
Give
like,
you a chance.
he gave me a chance to play with a grupo that back then they had a lot of work. So that experience, or that like me practicing so much, is whenever it showed.
Right.
That's whenever I learned to improvise on the spot. So not only practice and get better, but to actually improvise, and it helped me. I mean, it helped me be a better musician, right?
Nice.
But yeah, man.
But so now you so how long you been playing? Was it like 5-6 years?
Probably. Yeah, like 6.
Okay. What do you think you've learned over these like years that you've helped out other bands, and now finally you're gonna start your own band? Like
Yeah.
so. Ahorita we'll get into how y'all started like Fuerzza, but
Yeah.
what kind of pushed you to want to start like your own thing?
I feel like wanting to work with my family.
Okay.
Because this goes out of music, but my dad, he's always been a firm believer of having family put together everywhere. So like everywhere we went, it was the whole pack. And I mean, we're a big family. It's 10 of us living under one roof.
Okay.
So it's a big, and one on the way, so about to be 11.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
We're still gonna be 10 on a horse sale este, ya lo digo. Casi le dicen, ya ves.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But point is that he always was like keeping the family together, and so that's another reason why I feel like whenever they offered me to go with them, I wanted to go, man. Like I saw them playing, and I was like, I want to go, but I couldn't leave my brother.
Yeah,
it's something that it would get to me is like, I can't leave my brother here, man. Like he'll be maybe one day he'll grow, or one day whenever he grows, he'll get better. I'm like, and maybe we could have something. And I feel like that's probably that little push that got me. And after, like I said, after Nicole, it was straight on, like a month of break and straight on to Fuerzza.
Just what are the qualifications for looking like for a musician? Because a lot of people from the outside look at it inside and they're like, a ver, ¿cómo le hacen? Like, I could probably start a band. I can move to Texas. I can start a band like that. What like, you know, because there's people from like maybe Georgia or like California that see that because like they see the scene is growing. What are the qualifications that you look for like in a musician, like to get these guys?
Besides them being responsible, and I mean like in every single way, like responsible and like time wise, like being punctual, wanting to practice, or be willing to follow and to put the best of them into the project. I think it's also them actually having to love what they do, because I think that some people are blinded by either, like I told you at first, the money part, like them thinking that that's what they're gonna see. Because a lot of people think that you'll come in here and you're just gonna show up, play, and you're gonna get a big fat check and yes, do, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like that. I mean, if you want to do that, there's nothing wrong with that for the people who do that. Like, our respect to them. But I mean, you've seen and we've seen a lot of grupos that have come and go, and I feel like the ones that are still here is because they have that little spark, which is the love for music.
Right.
So that's what I personally think. But yeah.
Do you feel like you guys are accepted within like the other bands that are like popping here in the DFW?
I personally think that it's that we chose to do a lot of things different. The way that we've recorded, the way that we've played out the band. So I feel like, to answer your question, I don't think we fit in, but that's because us.
But me refiero más as in like, you know, like I say in every podcast, these bands they move only with their circle, right? Has any of these bands came forward and been like, hey, you know, I like what you guys do, like let's record something? Or
not really.
They just give you a pat on the back and
the normal pat on the back and let's keep it going. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, if these past 5-6 years that we've been doing this hasn't taught us that yet, then we haven't learned anything.
Because honestly, bro, like I could see you guys being like one of the top. You guys are definitely like, if anybody sees this band like live or whatever, I think that y'all are better than some of the bands that are like popping here locally. I personally think that. That's why like
thank you, man. Thank you.
That's why I have y'all on a podcast, because I'm like, bro, like I actually believe in the project and I actually like what you guys do. You know what I mean? And honestly, I think y'all are better than like most of the bands that are here popping. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
like,
that, man.
I could see a lot of Arapinos. I could see a lot of Tejano. I could see all that places like that. But y'all don't do events like that.
No. I feel like how can I put that? It's not something. It's not something that we've gone through yet, because perhaps it's not the time for it yet. And I think that might be something that I've had in mind, because I've thought about it, and I mean, like you said, we might not be the ones that fit into that circle, and it's fine. I'm like, because I'm happy to say that, like I said, we play, and I like how we play. I've seen it, and I've gotten opinions of every single type, from every types of gustos, you could call it, and most of them, it's always a good feedback, and it's sincere. So I'm like, I know that we're doing good. I'm like, now we just need to choose that path that we're gonna take. But yeah,
I mean, the music scene is growing like rapidly, bro. Like maybe like every week there's a new band coming out.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, bro. It's
what do y'all think about that?
I mean, yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of talent though. There's a lot of talent. Like these young cats, like you're 16 years old. There's like 16-year-olds already starting bands too. It's just like it's growing, bro.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, and especially because, but I mean, I guess you would also agree with that yes, there's a lot of bands that come in like or every single week or month or whatever, but it's always the same people. So that's something that I feel like you'll see all the time. It'll be the same musicians that are just
They're just bouncing around.
so that's another part of not a problem, but more of the why the bands that are up there have lasted. Because I'm like, the ones that have transcended, I guess, for like, the ones that our parents probably grew up with, the one thing that they probably have is that they still have that cuadro that's still there, consistent. I'm like, but like I said, everybody's mentality is different.
Yeah.
So.
Nowadays, you see a lot of that, puro, how do I say it so it doesn't sound messed up? Pues se prestan los músicos, everybody.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't really want that because you want the fans to like know you guys for who y'all are, you know what I mean? For the original cuadro, right?
Yeah, because I feel like I'm, like I said, I feel really happy with the cuadro that we have and that we're building.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I feel like it's a lot better for people to know everybody individually. Like it's more, I guess it's better for me in my eyes that a band member can go and they don't just know the singer or they don't just know the owner. They know everybody. They're like, that's a drummer from that group. Oh, that's a singer from that group. Oh, that's the accordion from that group. It's recognition. It helps, you know? Yeah. But like I said, not everybody has that same mentality. What
other bands you want to work with? Like with Fuerzza, like not a lot of people do that. Like the local bands, nobody has like, I know Regreso did it. They had one with Pericos, but.
A collab?
A collab, yeah. Like, what kind of collab you want to see? Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a band here locally. It could be like a big band too.
I mean, I guess this is a dream for me because one of my idols would be Primavera. That would be something that's my guy. But that's just me. That's just because I like it. That's the style that I got inspired by.
Yeah, okay.
I know everybody will have more.
Who do you want to see?
Legítimo, bro.
Legítimo?
Yeah, bro. Legítimo to me is top tier, bro.
Top tier?
Yeah.
You say you're from Guanajuato, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. I just grew up a lot listening. Actually, I didn't really grow up much listening to Legítimo. More like Maquinaria and stuff. That's what my dad would listen to more. Maquinaria, Primavera, Rio. But to me, Legítimo is just the shit, bro. Like, honestly.
What about you, bro? Who do you want to see Fuerzza collabing with?
Polo.
Or should we say La Legión?
Yeah, La Legión.
Were you always like a Norteño guy or no?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's a chiquillo. Mi papá, I grew up like total opposite from like them. Well, not him, but like they're all these guys sound like legiti lovers.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really.
You don't see the hype.
I guess. I mean, I've like gotten to the point where it's growing on me. Yeah. But for me, rieleros, like top tier. Like rieleros, polorías, like. They always tell me they're like, damn, bro, mama se la más, you know.
Those guys are always gonna be legends, right?
Yeah, for me, like, I guess, I mean, if it was like alguien famoso, yeah, like Primavera, Rieleros, you know, Polorías, alguien así, Morro, you know.
Morro y su reunión.
Okay, but like if it's local, really like, I mean, we're gonna come out with a video saying it. I'm sure cuando ya anunciamos en las redes like the name change, pero. Really, I think we're down to work with anybody.
That's good.
I know I'd mentioned it to Gio. I don't know if I'd mentioned to the guys, but there's one of my homeboys. His name is Herman, over from Fort Worth. He's in a banda.
Okay.
Like I see banda. He was in Banda Clave Texas, but now he's doing a new project called Banda La Celestial.
Y'all could do something like what Esta Reserva did. You know how they did that one song?
Chiroteando.
Yeah, bro.
Something like that.
Yeah, we've been on WhatsApp. Le mandé unas rolas. Hopefully we can record it. No más que este guy, he's a little iffy on it, pero to me, I'm like, bro, if you want to work, bro, let's work. O sea, no, pa qué dejar like música en el baúl, like let it out, bro. O sea, hay música para todos, and si no le gusta a alguien más le va a gustar, you know. Entonces, I think it's. What I see in the DFW is more like an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? They see a smaller band. They're like, you know what? Like, I'll just give them a pat on the back. I'm not going to work with them, but I'll just give them a pat on the back. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see like the talent. Like I said, you guys, like when I heard you guys, I mean, I was
I was blown away, bro. Because I actually like fucked with it, and you have some good stage presence too, bro.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Good stage presence, and that matters a lot. You know, you can't just be a statue up there. Yeah. So you interpreta las rolas bien perro, güey. So and like what I told you, like y'all play a lot of like old maquinaria, old reunión, and like a lot of people, they're not really doing that. They're just playing old polo or rieleros and shit, you know. Yeah. So it's pretty good that y'all doing. Because I grew up with the maquinaria shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, I love rieleros and polorias, but my shit is like the old maquinaria, the old reunión. That's like what I grew up listening to, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that y'all are playing those songs and tú interpretas las rolas bien perros, like that's pretty badass, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. No, yeah, and como han dicho, like we try to implement a little bit of everything, you know.
Like, you know, you can clearly see, man, like los gustos de todos, man. I feel like es lo que nos ha ayudado. Because I'm like, compara acá, Lalo, el quinceañero. No, like, he really loves lo que es el estilo de San Luis. Oh, okay. And you can hear him play, bro, and it's not it's not just a normal rieleros follow. Mm-hmm. It has feeling to it. It has something more than just a normal guy playing.
Than just 1, 2, primera, segunda, tercera.
Yeah. And then I'm like, you see the accordion player, and he tiene igual his different, maybe the same gustos as me, pero it's merged to what él le gusta, a lo que a mí me gusta, a lo que él le gusta. And then you have him on the touch de la batería. I'm like, so you have flavors from a little bit of flavors de like different genres, just or not genres, but de todo un poco mixed into one. And I feel like that's what has helped us like do and keep on doing what we love.
Right.
But yeah.
So the name is La Legión.
Yes, sir.
La Legión.
La Legión.
All right. Man, is there anything you guys want to add to it?
Y'all be, I guess, watching out for our social media. We'll, ojalá, primeramente Dios, en estos días nos llegue el logo. Ya llegando el logo, I'm sure we'll have the video posted on our social media before the podcast comes out. Pero, just be looking on social media porque mucha gente está especulando que, ya no son agrupación, you know. Como que dimos una mala interpretación. And I was telling him when we saw your podcast and we saw it with Regreso and Miggy, like he said something that really stuck out to me. He's like, la gente le gusta el chisme. Yeah. And it's true. And so I feel like, I know Gio told me that a lot of people called him, texted him, ¿qué está pasando? Like, ¿por qué se están desintegrando? Or like, ¿qué está pasando? You know? So like, there's a lot of speculation. Like, we're in the mouth of people. Right. And that's what we want. Entonces, we kind of did that a little bit on the social media. Tenemos unas rolas que
ya las quiero soltar.
Hombre, ya las quiero soltar, bro.
¿Son inéditas o?
La primera que vamos a soltar va a ser inédita.
Can we know like what kind of style it is?
Es como...
It's more like a modern style, I guess you could say.
Modern, así como...
¿Nuevo amanecer?
No.
Not that.
Moderno como like, ¿cómo te diré?
Like a mixture of like...
estilo como like...
Rieleros
como like punchy, así, you could say like rieleros, pero más moderno con el estilo como like de morro and all that kind of vibe, you could say. Entonces, la primera que va a salir es una inédita para que la espere la gente, se llama Es Mejor Que Te Vayas. So hopefully para el fines de este mes en enero, si Dios quiere, va a salir la rola para que la gente la escuche y ojalá la apoyen mucho, machín. Ya después tenemos otras rolas que tenemos como ya que 6 meses en el baúl, que ya nomás las queremos soltar.
4th of July week we recorded them.
Yeah, bro, 4th of July.
Damn.
Desde 4th of July las tenemos.
Who do y'all record with?
Cometa.
Cometa.
You know Cometa, de...
Los del Norte, yeah.
Yeah, Los del Norte.
Yeah.
Neon Cactus Studios, allá. Vamos con él. Shout out to Cometa. Muchas gracias, primo, porque neta, he has a lot of patience, bro. And
he's awesome.
He has the best couches to sleep on. So, shout out to Cometa. We go with him. También, for live stuff. Bueno, para él vamos a estudio. En the studio se lo mandamos, él le manda el file como a Danny Zapata ahí en San Antonio. Y luego, también cuando hacemos nuestro live stuff, for lives, we go for el mero de to me, de todo el DFW, la mera riata de todos los ingenieros, y para mí, la mera neta, José Luis Rivera, que le dicen Huicho.
Okay.
Ya, se llama, le decimos todo Huicho, es un ingeniero aquí de DFW, que es de Monterrey, ¿verdad?
Okay.
Pero la mera verdad, una chulada de persona que es.
That motherfucker's badass.
Dude, he's
bro.
badass,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Todo se lo recomiendo, gente. If you're looking for anything, bro, anything, live studio, anything, vayan con José Luis Rivera, Huicho Rivera. That dude
Damn,
is a badass.
you're putting people on.
He's a badass, bro. El live el último live que ya desgraciadamente la gente va a escuchar de Fuerzza, así como Fuerzza Norteña, the Ranching and Dancing
I
one.
liked it, bro.
Hey, esa masterización, bro, Huicho Rivera. All of like the sound, the clarity, todos los detalles, Huicho Rivera.
Bro,
So,
and the camera work too. The camera work was really good too.
Yeah,
It was
bro. Shout out to yeah, so para toda la raza, like todos los grupos que andan buscando, maybe like, you know, newcomers or incoming, like new grupos that are starting, or maybe if you've already been established in the area, bro, if you're looking for anything, live sessions, studio sessions, with compa Huicho Rivera and Cometa over there in Neon Cactus. That's where we do our recording, and siempre nos hemos sentido, pues bien con ellos, siempre nos tratan muy bien, and tienen mucha paciencia, también nos dan muchos consejos, entonces por eso nos sentimos más a gusto con ellos.
Nice,
So yeah,
bro.
any grupos, y'all hit them up.
So la legión.
So la legión, bro, y'all be hopefully waiting
No more Fuerza Norteña.
Yeah, more Fuerzza, bro.
This is it.
This is it.
Shit, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. And man, good luck to you guys. And suerte a todos los muchachos. Son unos musicazos, la neta. Ya los watché y fuck, man. Y'all really got what it takes to make it, bro.
Thank you, man.
For real.
No,
For real. I mean that.
No, we appreciate that, man. Yeah, because like you said, it's not every day that you hear that, and aparte de eso, to hear that sincerely. So
Yeah.
we do appreciate that, and yeah, man. For all the people that have followed us as Fuerzza, just an FYI, we're not done. This is a new chapter. Es un nuevo capítulo. Yeah.
Así
Yeah.
es.
So es la legión para que lo esperen y estén pendientes de lo que viene.
All right, bro. Well, man, appreciate you guys for coming through.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
Ya está, pues, bro. Nos vemos.
To like and subscribe to my boy Que Rollo Podcast.
Que Rollo Podcast.
Así es, viejo. Así es. Nos vemos a la próxima, mi gente.